fourth graders, Mrs. A here. I'm hoping that last week some of you had the chance to use the washer string activity and create that yourself. I'd love to hear from you to see how that worked out. Again, the amazing power of our thoughts and how important it is that we keep those thoughts positive. This week, I'm going to read to you a book called It's My Way or the Highway by Julia Cook. Well, I've read lots of Julia Cook books. This is one of her newer ones. You're the first group of kids I'm reading this to, so I hope you enjoy it. It's My Way or the Highway. My name is Cora June. People always say that I'm too bossy, but I don't think I am. I just know how I want things to be. Don't do it that way. Listen to me. We're playing this because I say so. It's my way or the highway. You can't say no. Yesterday at school, my teacher gave us a spelling worksheet that was super boring. I worked on it for a while. Then I stood up and said, I'm tired of doing this. Raise your hand if you want to go home. Every single hand went up, except for my teacher's. Cora June, you need to sit down. You are not the boss of this class. If you can't figure out your worksheet, please raise your hand and ask. But I don't want to do this, and neither do they. This class would be a lot more fun if you did things my way. Well, you can't always get what you want. Someday, maybe you'll be a teacher. Then you can be the boss of your very own classroom. But right now, you are only the boss of you. You need to be more flexible and do your work. At recess, I started a dodgeball game. I picked the teams because I just know how I want things to be. Don't do it that way. Listen to me. We're playing this because I say so. It's my way or the highway, and you can't say no. Cora June, you're being way too bossy again. You need to go to timeout and think about how you can be more flexible. My best friend Truman came over to my house to play, after school to play. I get to go first. You can't play with that. Whatever you do, don't pick up my cat. I just know how I want things to be. Don't do it that way. Listen to me. We're playing this because I say so. It's my way or the highway. You can't say no. You should be more flexible, Cora June. I'm going home. That night, Mom fixed me bean soup for dinner. Bean soup? I'm not eating bean soup. It gives me gas. It makes me toot. You need to fix me something else, like mac and cheese or a turkey melt. Cora June, we need to have a talk. You think you're the boss, but I'm sorry, you're not. Your teacher called and told me about today. It seems it's hard for you when you don't get your way. You need to be more flexible. Yeah, I tried that. It doesn't help. I just know how I want things to be, but it seems like people won't listen to me. Well, life just isn't all about you. You have to think about other people too. You can't always get what you want. Cora June, you have everything you need to become a great leader, but none of that really matters if the other people don't want to follow you. You need to use the power of flexibility. But what does that even mean? You have a power inside your head to help you say things in a different way. When you ask instead of tell, people listen to what you say. Like today, when Truman was here, instead of telling him what you wanted to do, maybe you could have asked him, Hey Truman, what game do you want to play? Your power of flexibility helps you do things you don't want to do. It helps you learn how to listen to others because life isn't all about you. Like at school today, you are not in charge of your class. Your teacher is. It's her job to tell you what to do, and it's your job to follow instructions that will keep you safe and help you learn and grow. Oh, and always keep in mind, Cora June, you are in charge of your actions. Since I am your mom and Daddy is your dad, it's our job to make sure we steer you down the right path. Someday, when you grow up, maybe you can be the mom and then you can be the boss. But right now, it isn't your turn. Cora June, I love you so much. I want you to be your best. But without using your power of flexibility, your behavior is just a mess. Maybe Mom is right. At school, I did everything my teacher asked, and I didn't try to be the boss. At recess, I let other kids pick the teams, even though we lost. Truman came over after school again, and I let him choose what to do. I even ate the leftover bean soup, and I didn't even say, ew. I use my power of flexibility the whole entire day. It helped me realize life is still okay when I don't get my way. But I still like to be the boss sometimes. So I'm wondering if maybe Cora June reminded you of yourself a little bit. I know sometimes it reminds me a little bit. It's human nature to want to get your way, but I like what they said about can't always get your way. And at first, Cora June thought the power of flexibility was all about her body being flexible. You can see her here stretching, saying, I tried that. This isn't about body flexibility. It's about that brain flexibility and letting go of having to have things the way you want them. Most of us, because we're human, want things the way we want them. It gives us that predictability and helps us feel in control. Letting go of that and doing what we're supposed to do is that power of flexibility. There are going to be lots of things that you don't want to do. And this kind of goes back to last week. If you're telling yourself, I don't want to, and having those negative thoughts, it's going to be hard. So use your power of flexibility when you find yourself saying, I don't want to, this is boring, I just don't want to. Use your power of flexibility. Okay, I got to do what I'm supposed to do. And remember, one other thing I want to share is you following the directions and listening to your mom and dad and doing what they're asking you to do does not mean you're not in control. You are always in control of you. Making the choice to be a listener and to follow those directions, that is all your control, and that is awesome. So, boys and girls, I hope you stay well, and hopefully we can see each other again sometime. Take care.